Hey guys, welcome. I'm Jana. I had such a hectic week last week. I just want to come in here and play with some makeup. And I thought, what a better way. Let's do some FOMO wish list and see what's out there. Well, what's catching our eyes, guys? Let me know. This is the number 4 FOMO wish list for me this year. If you haven't ever seen it, it was created by Smithy Sony here on YouTube. And she goes through her FOMO wish list and shares it. And then at the end, this is what I love the most. She goes over the previous wish list and sees, does she still want it? Is she over it? Or is she glad she just saved her money? I'm also going to be, I saw this look on Instagram that I wanted to recreate. Davina shared it, and the creator was Miss Makeup Junkie. I will link her information down below in the description box. But I just want to do my own little spin on it. It's kind of like a summer fall kind of vibe. So I think that I've covered everything, guys. So let's get started. Let's find out what's on the list. All right, I'm going to start with the Sydney Grace EO3, and we're going to go into a good book. So I don't have a whole lot on my list, but I will say I was influenced by quite a few people this time. And the first one is, again, Makeup by Cheryl. That's why I tell you guys, I have to be careful when I watch her. And she was using the new, it's the L'Oreal Paris Faux Brow Hair Like Eyebrow Pen. And she said she's tried quite a few and that one was really, really good, even over high end. So I actually tried them when they first came out, but it was like so hard for me to use it. It was like it would dry out. It didn't really actually make hair like strokes, and I just got frustrated, and that was it for me. So I haven't tried any in years, but this one looks promising. I'm not gonna lie. The next thing I want to talk about was a recommendation from, she's here on YouTube and Instagram, and her name is Taylor Margaret. She's also known as the Drugstore Maven. And if you guys love drugstore as much as I do, she is an absolute great follow. She does like little shorts and stuff on Instagram, and she'll be like the best 5 from each drugstore brand, and she's always trying stuff. She recently did a video where it's stuff that she said she gets sent a lot of like PR from drugstore and that, and for her to go out and repurchase something means like she actually really, really loves it. All right, real quick, I'm going to go in with the Sydney Grace E13 into Raspberry Lemon Muffin. So the thing that she is just highly, highly recommending is the Maybelline Colossal Bubble Mascara, specifically waterproof. She said it is the only one that she can use that really, really keeps her lashes up. And she said that she gets the most messages and DMs asking her what she uses, and it is that mascara. She said she did try the non waterproof version, but it just did not work as well as the waterproof, and her eyelashes look amazing. So I have so many opened right now, so it'll actually be a little while before I can make a purchase to try it. But if you guys have tried it, let me know, because I just love trying mascaras. I don't know why. I just have like a special place in my heart for drugstore mascaras, especially. And then I found a new person here on YouTube that I am following. Her name is, I believe it's Lexi Michaela. I'll link everybody down below. And at first I have to say she's just young and beautiful, and just absolutely everything looks so good on her. And it just like every time I see her use something, I'm like, add to cart, add to cart. But she was actually recommending the Milk Cream Contour that they have out. She said the shades are just so beautiful, and I used to have the Milk Bronzer, which I really enjoyed. So I'm kind of thinking about trying that one. Literally for years, I've been using the hard candy. I have repurchased it. I have been using it countless. I can't even count how many times I've repurchased it. I know it's been since prior to 2020, because after that, when everything went out of stock, I was like having to order it on Amazon at one point and paying almost twice as much of what it actually cost. But just let me show you. Like I'm low, guys. Like this is just plastic right here at this point. I'm digging. So I need to get something soon. And then at this side, it comes like with a highlighter, but I just don't use this. So that's what I'm just kind of thinking. Maybe I should try something new because I'm basically just using this part and the rest of the product is going to waste. So that's why I'm contemplating trying something new, or I don't know if I should just repurchase hard candy again. I don't know. Let me know your recommendation, guys. I'm looking for like a cream contour that's not too gray, like a neutral cool type color. All right, this is where we're gonna get kind of crazy. I'm gonna go with the Refer 01. I'm gonna go in with Soup of the Day. And the last thing that I am interested in, and this is kind of where all three of the influencers are coming in because I'm doing research. And I know a while back I was talking with someone in the comments and we were talking about, I want to say it was lip stains. It might have been lip oils, but I'm pretty sure it was lip stains. So that's why I just like really, I've been watching these three and they all are like, well, at least two of them are really into the lip stains. And so I was trying to research and I've come down to a few. So Makeup by Cheryl, her number one recommendation was actually a drugstore, and it's the CoverGirl. Let me see what the name is. CoverGirl Outlast Shuggy, I guess it is, Sugey, Girl Lip Stain. And they're around $10 and you get 0.6 ounces. She said those are really, really good. Now, she did want a brown though, which they did not have, the CoverGirl. So she said she did also try the Huda Beauty, which is, let me see what the name of that one is. It is the Huda Beauty Lip Contour Stain, and they are $25 for 0.03 ounces. She did say the only reason she got the Huda Beauty is because they did offer a brown. She wanted a true brown color lip stain. And then also the Huda Beauties, even online, it says that you have to store these with the tip side facing down so they don't dry out. And then also, Lexi Michaela was recommending, I don't know if she was recommending, but she did try out the Huda Beauty. She said she bought it and then she let it sit for with the tip down for 5 days before she used it to make sure that the product was ready to go and there wasn't nothing to mess it up. And she actually used it with, and I forgot, there is actually one more product. This is on my list. She used it with, the name is the Smashbox Halo Plump and Glow Lip Gloss. She said it is the longest wearing combo. The lip stain, the lip liner for lip stain, and then the lip gloss is the longest combo she has ever found. And it just makes me want to try it so bad. But I'm curious if you guys have tried the Smashbox lip glosses. If you have, please let me know. And like, are they lasting a while? That's what I'm curious, because I don't want to buy a lip gloss and you're expecting it to last a long time, and then it's just so disappointing. I am using a smudger brush and going into Soup of the Day. And then lastly, Taylor Margaret, the drugstore maven, talking about lip stains, said that nobody can beat K Beauty when it comes to lip stains and lip liner stains. And she also said that K Beauty is going to be coming to Ulta. So that's nice. I actually went on to Amazon to do some researching. All right, I'm going to go in the River 28 into Raspberry Lemon Muffin. So the first one that caught my eye is okay, it's spelled Sacheu, Sacheu. I'm not really sure how you pronounce that. Lip liner, stay and peel off lip stain, and it is $14 for 0.12 ounces. And this is the one that's actually catching my eye the most because it's just like a little, looks like a little pen. Looks like it might be, easy to use. And then the other one that I saw is called Wonder Skin Wonder Blading All Day Lip Stain. And it looks more like it's just like a whole lip stain, but I have seen people like just use it for lip liner. And that one is $22, but I could not find the ounces on it. So I'm not exactly sure how much you're getting for that price. I'm going to go with the Refer 02 into A Good Book. So if you guys have a really good lip stain that you use, please share it with us because we really, really want to know. And if it was the lip oil you were interested in and not a lip stain, I actually found a video online. I'm going to link it below. And it's from Abby Young, and she tested out 40 lip oils. If you don't follow her, she is so good, and she's very thorough on her testing stuff out. She really does a really great thorough job. And then as for eyeshadow palettes, I just have not seen anything that has been catching my eye lately. I did see that Ensley has done a little sneak peek. I thought that was a couple of weeks ago. I haven't seen anything since. So we'll see what that looks like when more info comes out. And now I'm going to start on my last wish list, and I actually have quite a bit to talk about on that. But real quick, I want to get into the going in the eye look, and I'm going to put the picture up here, and you can kind of see like she has it really warm right here, but then if you really, really look up above it, it's almost like she has like a cooler shimmer on it. So I'm just kind of deciding. I definitely want to go in with this one. I just don't know if I should. Maybe should I go in with this one? Oh, that is really pretty. Yeah, I think that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to go in with, what is this? I'm going to go with Fairy Whisper, and I'm just going to go right like where the pink and the gray meet. Then I'm going to go with Mystic Mushy all over the eyelid. All right, so for my last wish list, I have to start out with eyeshadow palettes. I mentioned the EBE palette from Adapt. I told you guys I just wasn't really sure about it because it only had a few mattes in it, and then the way the shimmers looked, I wasn't really quite sure, and I had to see the shimmers. I saw a video. I'm going to link it below. I'm actually going to put a little video of it right here, and the shimmers look so good. This is a palette that has to go to the top of my wish list. As soon as I get some extra money, I hope to grab it. It's going to kind of be between this one and Ensley, whatever they come out with. Whichever one is like yelling at me the most is the one I'm probably going to grab first. But the shimmers in the EBE, I mean, I literally gasped when I saw them swatch the first one, and I was like, "Oh, I have to have that." And then I was like, "Calm down, it's just the first swatch. Let's see how the rest of them look." They all looked so good, so good. Let me go back in with no product. I just want to blend that out a little bit. Yeah, so I don't know. It just looks like it would be such a beautiful palette. I know some of you already have picked it up, so let me know if you're liking the shimmers, how much you're loving it. Oh, I'm just that one's got me excited. The other palette I talked about was the Natasha Denona Mini Gloom palette. I actually ended up duping that one. I don't know. The color story, I mean, again, I might not have got that one green exactly how it was supposed to be, but I don't know. I'm just kind of over that one and not really looking forward to picking it up. The next thing I had was the one size setting spray, the glass skin one. I'm over that one too. That one I'm over. Now, when it comes to foundations, I want to talk to you guys. I actually had on my list Makeup by Cheryl was tempting me with the Beauty Blender Skin Tint. I didn't run out, but I was getting very, very low. It was like time to decide what we're going to purchase for foundation because we weren't going to have any soon. But I actually had a couple of people comment in a video. One, they commented it was okay. So someone commented the Maybelline Lumi Matte Foundation. It came out about 6 months ago. I didn't even hear about it. I don't know where I've been or what I was doing, but I completely missed it. And the other recommendation was the About Face Foundation. And I'd actually just seen Alexa Chan Blake. She had used it. It's been a few months now, but she used it. She really liked it. And I actually decided my drugstore heart had to go with the Maybelline. And I have to say how much I love this foundation. When I first started trying it out, I went and used it exactly how I was using my L'Oreal True Match. I wasn't joking, guys. I was like, it was like down to the wire. And before I forget, this is shade 129. But when I started using it, I was using it exactly how I was using the L'Oreal one, which that one is like really more hydrating. So I would use a lot more powder with it. And I found with this one, when I use a lot of powder because my skin is dry, it was feeling, I can't say it was feeling really dry. It was just like kind of like looking a little dry. And then one day I had to run to the grocery store and I just did not want to go. So I was like, just let me throw something on real quick. So I grabbed a sponge. I went in with this. I didn't put any powder on. I just used cream products and I loved it. It looked so good. No powder, just using the sponge. And it was one of those foundations. It's like the longer you wear it, the better it looks because your oil starts coming through and it just, it's beautiful. I love it. I just want to thank you for the recommendation. I love this foundation. Definitely want to try the About Face eventually too, but I just don't want to get too many foundations because once I find a foundation and it's like a favorite, it's really hard for me to use another foundation up. So I'm just going to stick with this one for now. I'm definitely going to try that one later. All right, now I want to come in with a fluffy brush. I'm going to go into this one and I want to spray it. So the next thing that I had on my list was the L'Oreal Blurfection powder, the pink loose powder. And eventually I do want to pick something up, but with this foundation, I'm not really needing powder right now, which is so nice. So eventually I'll pick something up and I'll probably try it out. And then the next thing was another L'Oreal product. It was that 3 second, let me see, the infallible 3 second setting spray, which is supposed to be a dupe for the one size. I still have some of the one size. I don't use it all the time. So when I run out, I probably will give that one a try. But I have to chuckle because I was watching someone use it the other day and they said it smelled just like Aquanet. And I was all thinking Aquanet's actually what we used to use to unintentionally set our makeup because we would be out there spraying our hair and our makeup was just in the way. All right, I'm just going to bring some of the matte back a little bit in here. So yeah, and then the last thing that I had on my wish list were those ABH Cream Trio cream blushes. I still absolutely do not need more cream blushes, but yes, I do definitely still want to try these. They are still living rent free in my head. Lexi Michaela, I think that's how you say her name, actually was using them on her. I think that's actually how I found her. She was using those cream blushes. And like I said, everything just looks gorgeous on her. So it's just like add to cart, add to cart. All right, I'm going to go into the Rougher 28 and I want to come in with this. I'm going to spray it. So I'm curious, do you guys have anything that you guys are hoping to pick up? Is there anything new out there that I'm missing? Because I know I'm missing some good stuff out there. I had no idea about this Maybelline foundation and I absolutely love it. All right, I'm going to go into Fairy Whisper for the inner corner. All right, for blush, I'm going to go in Bermuda Rose from RMS. You know, I've been saying that the bronzer is kind of like I have a love-hate relationship with it right now. I'm actually thinking, I think that shade's just too light for me right now because I was watching Alexa Chan Blake and she doesn't have that shade. She has a deeper shade, but she says like she's so tan right now that it just basically gives her like a glow. But she was like going to town with it and she didn't have it muddy or anything. So I'm thinking now that maybe it's just a little too light for me and that is why it's looking a little muddy sometimes when I put it on because it really is such a beautiful shade. I just find myself, it's just so hard not to use it, but I'll just have to wait until I lighten up a little bit more and can use it again. Probably like a late fall, winter, but apparently my cat thinks I need more hair on my brushes. For highlighter, I'm going to use Tropico from Cleona. I guess I'm going to go finish up and I'll be right back. All right, guys, that's the final look. Hopefully you can see that shift in there. I love the way this turned out. I think it looks so cool. It has like that. This is like a just a summer to fall look to me. You have that really pretty pink summer look, but then it gets like smoky And that shimmer all across the lid, I think it's just so cool. It did not turn out exactly how I wanted. I really was hoping for more of like a pop contrast, but we're gonna try it again. I think the last Sunday of the month, I think I'm gonna come in and try it with some shades from out of here and see how it turns out. Now, let me tell you what I finished off with. For the lower lash line, I went with Baby Peak from Moya Cosmetics. Went in with Khaki Lip Liner from Unearthly. Blended it out with Curious from Essence. Went in with Lazy Daisy from Dose of Colors. And topped it with Moss from Unearthly. All right, guys, that's it. Again, I would love to hear if there's something out there you guys are eyeing, something new, something if I missed it, let me know. I want to thank you so much for spending your time with me, and I hope to see you again. So like, subscribe, and I'll see you next time.